5 Chelsea players have confirmed their place in FA Cup final starting XI. Forget about Liverpool's bid for the quadruple. Chelsea can complete a unique treble with victory against the Reds in the FA Cup final next Saturday. The Blues have already lifted the UEFA Super Cup and Club World Cup and are keen to end the season in style with a Wembley win. Thomas Tuchel's side will be motivated to beat Liverpool after losing the EFL Cup final to them on penalties in February. Yet the German, blessed with one of the best squads in Europe, will have been struggling to select his starting XI for the showpiece event. Saturday's 2-2 home draw against Wolves has gone a long way in deciding that. Here, Mirror Football pick 5 players that will be confident of starting at Wembley following Chelsea's last game before the final. The Englishman, who scored in the FA Cup semi-final against Crystal Palace last month, produced a solid display at the heart of Chelsea's midfield on Saturday. He's now started 6 of Chelsea's last 7 Premier League fixtures. Both N'Golo Kanté and Jorginho could be fit for the FA Cup final, yet it would be very harsh on Loftus-Cheek if he was dropped. The 26-year-old has done well in their absence and has surely done enough to play the biggest game of his career to date. Who should start for Chelsea in the FA Cup final? Let us know in the comments below. Mount didn't start against Wolves, but perhaps he should have done. The Blues lacked his attacking presence on Saturday and will need a player of his quality if they're to create any chances against Jurgen Klopp's brilliant Liverpool side at Wembley. Christian Pulisic played in the NO10 position on Saturday but didn't impress. The American has shown a lot of promise during his 3 years at Stamford Bridge yet needs to prove himself on a consistent basis if he's to become one of Tuchel's leading players. Since Ben Chilwell picked up a season-ending knee injury in November, Tuchel has been rotating Malang Sarr and Marcos Alonso at left back. The latter has played the majority of games and has probably done enough to play in the FA Cup final. Alonso isn't the best defensively but does offer plenty going forward, something Chelsea will need against Liverpool. The Blues had created 66 big chances in the Premier League in 2021-22 heading into this weekend's fixtures, 27 fewer than the Reds. It's always tempting for managers to play their backup goalkeeper in cup games, yet Tuchel can't afford to take that risk against Liverpool. Mendy put in a good performance against Wolves and should start ahead of Kepa Arrizabalaga. He would have kept a clean sheet if it wasn't for Francisco Trincão's stunning left-footed strike late on and Conor Coady's last gasp header. No goalkeeper would have stopped Trincão's hit. Tuchel does usually pick Mendy for finals. The 30-year-old started the UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup, Champions League and EFL Cup finals. He was also Chelsea's goalkeeper for their semi-final win against Palace. Expect him to start at Wembley. There was a lot of pressure on Lukaku on Saturday. He knew he had to put in a good performance against Wolves to have any chance of starting the final against Liverpool, and he didn't disappoint, winning and scoring a penalty in the second half. The Belgian looked good all afternoon, making the most of any opportunity he got. That was evident just before halftime as he used his strength to create a half chance and test Wolves goalkeeper Jose Sa. His second goal was even better, taking advantage of a Conor Coady mistake to produce a brilliant first-time finish. Lukaku's record has been poor this season, scoring just 7 league goals, yet the service hasn't been good enough. Chelsea haven't played to his strengths, proven by the lack of chances they've created. Whether they'll get the best out of Lukaku next season or whether he'll even stay at Stamford Bridge is up for debate. Timo Werner also had a decent afternoon against Wolves. The German found the back of the net in the 34th minute, only for his strike to be disallowed for a soft foul on Romain Saiss and forced Sa into a smart save at the beginning of the second half. That leaves us with Kai Havertz, who was brought on in the last minute. Tuchel may have been resting him ahead of the FA Cup final and, if Lukaku and Werner failed to impress, would have been certain of his spot. Yet you'll be slightly worried after Saturday's events.